When we had last left Team Watcher, they were hot off their heels from a fiery excursion down at the Ashen Maw with Aethys and Mogren and Andra too, where a giant volcano did erupt and a tsunami tried to take down the great Adra Colossus, but alas, he prevailed and revealed great many truths and his future plans for Aora to Team Watcher. Team Watcher sailed back across the mighty seas of the Deadfire archipelago to Nekataka, where they did speak with all of the various factions who all were pretty upset. They didn't like what was going on and needed a plan for battle, to battle Aethys right at the final doorstep of fate, yes, at the legendary lost mythical island of Ukaizo. But Team Watcher did also check in with themselves, taking a moment of reflection and introspection with themselves and their crew and all their friends around the town. And now, with that out of the way, they were ready. Yes, indeed. Ready not to go to Ukaizo, but to read a letter and be aware of a strange crate. A crate that would lead them to none other than Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, Slayer, Seeker, Survivor. Bum, bum, bum. Welcome back. We're starting it up, baby. Let's see. So last time we did read the letter. We read the letter, which said to go speak to the steward. No, we talked to the steward. No, the letters were uninvolved with this. The letters were separate.
Sure.
All right, but let's go on down there and check in on our cargo hold. Because we need to investigate these crates, which will undoubtedly lead us on some strange and magical adventure. And we'll have to bring our dear friend, Constantine, in tow, just as well. And see what all is going on with his mysterious tale. Yes, indeed, Constantine. I don't know why I'm going, yes, indeed. Like I'm the opening to Dark Souls 1. Yes, indeed. And lest we forget the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. I don't know why that line always is so bizarre. It always gets me. Oh, is this it right here? Ah, yes, indeed. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Why not?
Oh. Man, we have these weird-looking things? This is our symbol? This is our, banner? This creepy, all-seeing eye? I get that this is, Cadnua, and this may be, a symbol of the deerwood, the antlers or something. Because, sure, why not? There's a lot of, deer wood. Right? But the eye. Why the eye? What is the eye for? The sense of food, salt, spices, and drink mix with a stale odor of grass, the musty stink of rats, and the ever-present fragrance of the sea. The high charlatan rocks gently, and you hear faint whispers, likely the quiet brushing of the winds against the sails. One of the interesting things, though, about the ever-present fragrance of the sea is once you're out on the sea and you're submitted to that ever-present fragrance of the sea, you start to not notice it. You go kind of noseblind to it, right? Like most things, if you smell some delicious, freshly baked cookies, you'll be like, they smell amazing. But then if you're just smelling them all the damn time, it becomes nothing to you. Man, there's something in there. Not far in, you find the crate in question. Its sides split by crowbars. The dry grass used as packing material spilled across the floor. Within stands an intricately crafted chest of some dark, tropical wood. A polished visage peers up at you. A triumvirate of wild animal faces carved in the swirling Hoana style. The Slayer, Seeker, and Survivor. What could they be? Oh, look, here they are. Yeah, look, do you see them here? In the inlay? On the left, there is some sort of, what the fuck? Five-eyed frog? With spines coming out of its head? There's a lion? And a little pig! What is that other thing? What is that? Why does it have so many eyes? Ugh! Why is that one so freaky? The front of the chest bears an iron latch affixed to a complex iron mechanism that runs to the top 4 corners of the chest. You see no bolts or keyholes. Oh, well, clearly this is one that is opened by my vocal command. Open the chest. Examine the latch, examine the carvings. Let's examine the carvings. It's a religion check, so you know we're going to fail it. Yeah, and only I can do it. Failure. Oh, a spider. Right, of course it's a spider. Oh, and the 3 animals seem to be a spider, and a stelgare, and a boar. Which I can only assume is like Pillars of Eternity lion? Though it seemed, I guess it's kind of like a saber-tooth mixed with a lion or something like that. Look at its big super teeth. You don't know if they have any greater significance. Fair enough. Oh! Oh shit, that's so cool! I thought we had just straight up failed. Oh, that's a really even better way of doing that. That we fail it, but then one of our companions interjects? I love that. Jody's nose wrinkles at the image. I reckon this might be the Huana hunting god. Like Galawain, but not exactly. That's Jody, that's how she sounds. It really is. Examine the latch. Oh, my god. Seraphim? Maya? Someone? The arms hold the box together, but you see no locking mechanism. If it's a trap, you don't see any evidence of it. I'm so sorry, the love dog has a toy. Oh my god. She might be starting to squeak it. If you can hear the squeaking, that's what that is. She has risen from her slumber. Alright, let's open the chest. Apologies in advance for the squeak toy. You turn the latch to the right, and a series of metal arms shift with it. The clasps holding the top of the chest come free, and you easily lift the lid. Oh my god, there's a head inside! Whoa! Alright. Laying within, cradled by dry grass, is an Almauan head! The mottled flesh of its neck raggedly cut, free from the rest of its body. Wherever that might be. Jesus, I was expecting it to be like a note or a puzzle or something that would lead us there that was not a head. Okay. Jody peers down at the grim cargo. I can't say I was expecting a head. Not even a little. Want me to fetch my lantern? Is Jody actually involved in this one, relatively speaking? As you peer down at the head, you feel a strange prickling sensation along your skin. Soul energy rises from the crate, throbbing in the air in time with the beating of your heart. Uh-oh, we're about to go in. It begins to take shape before you. There it is.
You can see me! It's really you then, the captain of the Defiance.
Muatu? It's the High Charlatan, but yes. Who's asking? You've got the wrong captain. Why are you on my ship? Let's see if we can, interject with our own player agency to have been able to rename it. It's the High Charlatan, but yes.
Oh, this is fantastic! How satisfying it is to know one did not give one's life in vain. I come from the island of Kazuwari, and we need your aid.
What kind of aid do you need? Who are you? So, how do you come to be dead? Who is this we? How did you know who I was? All good questions. Maybe we can exhaust all of them? What kind of aid do you need?
Kazuwari is an island where the most skillful hunters, the most hardened explorers, the deadliest warriors all gather to earn Tuamawai's favor.
And who is Tuamawai? Worshipped primarily by a small subset of animist Almaua native to the Deadfire, Tuamawai, sometimes called the Faces of the Hunt, has been generally conflated with Galawain by travelers from outside the archipelago. So it is not Galawain, but similar.
But Humaire, the island's caretaker, says the essence that sustains the island has sickened. Curdled, she called it. The animals, the trees, they all churn with anger and fear.
Why ask me? What can I do about it that its caretaker can't? Druid check, / metaphysics check, religion 6 check. Who is Toa Moai? Isn't that how he pronounced it? I'm the greatest warrior. Why haven't I heard about this place? Who is Toa Moai?
The faces of the hunt. That which hunts, kills, and endures. Respectively.
He's kind of a fucking comedian.
Some believe them to be the tripartite aspects of Galawain. Not that I would know, I've never asked them.
What is this?
We need a watcher. No one else can talk to souls, Humaire said, and souls are our problem. You're a watcher, right? The watcher, the one who died and lived again, who speaks to the gods. That's the watcher we need.
You caught me. More like gets spoken at by gods. Don't believe everything you hear. Huh. Now let's be forward with him. You caught me.
I knew it! I knew Humaire wouldn't have lied. You will help, won't you?
Did this guy get killed just to deliver this fucking message or what? I'll help if I can. What do you need me to do? Why in the gods' names would I want to help you? You mentioned Tuamoahai's favor. I could use a little divine favor. I have much greater concerns than your island. Huh. Yeah, I'll help if I can. What do you need me to do?
Oh, that's fantastic! Thank you! Speak to Humaire at Kazuwari, Watcher. She'll be able to better explain the situation than I am.
Speak with Humaire. Got it. Where is Kazuwari? I promise nothing. Get off my boat. Where is Kazuwari?
Kazuwari's a huge island west of Hasango. It's pretty hard to miss, what with the high cliffs and waterfalls. There's one thing you should know. The faces of the hunt jealously control who enters and leaves the island. But there's a waterfall on the southern side of the island that will allow you to sneak in, so long as you're circumspect. I guess you should also know.
He grimaces.
The island's residents might not take too kindly to your presence if you're found. They're, prickly bunch. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
Okay. Before you have a chance to respond to the spirit's warning, you notice Constantine hovering nervously behind you. Did you need something? Now, Constantine, ignore him. You need something?
No, I just...
He clears his throat nervously. Oh, did he just see me talking to the head or something?
Thing is, I might know something about that box there. A little more than something.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, maybe you don't want to touch it. Maybe we tie a big rock to it and throw it overboard. Right now.
I'm gonna need a bit more to go on than that. Shrug. Seems harmless to me. Say nothing. Oh, let's shrug.
It's a box with a dead man's head in it.
That was pretty good. Bravo to the fucking voice actor and the director for having that delivery. Actually, there's a spirit in the head too. I've seen weirder. Fair point. Say nothing. Fair point.
I'm not about to tell you how to do your job, but Watcher, be careful.
Is this like a funny one? Is this DLC gonna be funny? I would not have expected one called Slayer Seeker Survivor to have some amount of levity to it. You seem to know a lot about this. Why is that?
Maybe we should talk about it later. You seem to have your hands full.
Full of heads?
Hey, hello? I'm still here. Are you going to help us? We could really use the help.
I'll help however I can. Helping people who don't want my help? Sounds like fun. I'm not interested in fixing your problems. You know what? Let's go with this. I like that it lampshades the clear issue with this, right? Helping people who don't want my help. Sounds like fun.
They're really not so bad once you get to know them. They're almost nice. Well, no, that's a lie. But Humaire's all right. Once we've arrived, I can help you find your way into the heart of the island. You know, if you want me to. I wouldn't want to presume. In the meantime, I'll be here. Well, behind you, really, with the rest of the spirits following you around.
They're all there. They're all still there. Muadu's head. Oh my god. Oh god, is it a trinket? Additional effects. Grants Muadu's aid. Once per rest. The wielder summons Muadu to their side. Muadu's attacks heal the wielder if they are nearby and become more powerful as he is empowered by the souls of the Crucible. Oh my god. Some doom shit going on. Huh. Once per rest. Let's see, what's the rest of the description? This severed head feels about as heavy as a coconut. It smells faintly of embalming spices with thyme and lavender standing out in the subtle bouquet. A soul bound to the decaying flesh rests in a dormant state, but the right incentive could usher it back to awareness for a limited span of time. Okay, well, that's strange. Sail to Kazuwari in the western Deadfire Sea. Alright, Constantine, anything else?
What are we standing around for?
Nothing, man. We're going out. We're gonna check out this head. Head ahead, baby. Should we check in with the steward now?
Leave it to me.
No, she has nothing else new. Jody, did you have something?
Well, hey.
Oh.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Oh, no, okay. That's all for now.
Sure thing, Watcher.
See you, Jody. There we are. Yeah, I wonder if Jody plays a significant role, or maybe it's just like all the other, like the previous DLC, where everyone actually had lines for it. I'd assume that. And that Constantine is the real special exception for this. Actually, you know what? We'll double check. We'll look at the quest, right? If there's one thing that we learned, it's that we need to check the quests more frequently for who they recommend to carry along with us. Okay. And nope, not that. Honor Among Thieves, no. Would it be listed under Slayer Seeker Survivor, actually? Yeah, it would. Man, I'm dumb as hell. Okay. Yeah, recommend a companion. Constantine. The package contained the severed head of an Almawa named Muatu. His spirit requested my aid as a watcher. He wishes to accompany me to the island of Kazuwari, where some sort of spiritual crisis is unfolding. The island is located due west of Hasango. I can approach via a waterfall on the island's southern shore. Alright, let's do it! Head on back to the overworld, and we'll sail our ass all the way out over there by Hasango Town. I'm guessing this is one of those islands that we were talking to the cartographer in the Royal Palace about, right? One of the ones that, like, cropped up or something? And that's why it's appeared? Well, no, because wouldn't they have made more light of that? I think the idea is that canonically it's always been there. And we're just now having... Yeah, like, canonically it's always been there, and there's no... Like, before the DLC, we just pretend like that never happened. Like, it was always there from the start. Okay, let's see, is this it? Nope. Where is Hasango? Here it is. Okay. Well, it's definitely not this, because isn't this Crooksburg? No, it's not! Kazuwari! Ah! Oh my god. Okay, what's down here? No. Nothing. I thought we'd heard rumor of some island, like, cropping up or whatever, but I guess not? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's head on out over there. I think that's our best course of action. Yeah, here's Crookspur. Okay. Has this shit always been here? Huh. I don't think it has. Maybe? I remember there was an island out here. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to be this DLC, but I guess not. Okay. How's time looking? Can we speed time up? There we are. Good. Alright. Oh. You've received an important missive from Hazanu Ikaru. Well, let's read it. It's probably them wanting to speak with me. The final maneuver. Lyle, I hope you've recovered from your ordeal at Mogren's Teeth. Come see me at Imperial Command in the Brass Citadel when you return to Nakataka. The way to Ukaizo lies open before us, but I require your help with a final matter. In glory, Hazanu Ikaru. I wonder how deep I can go in those splitting quest lines before I must commit. I'm not sure. Oh shit, what is happening? It is faded to black.
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness. There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down.
I wonder if this is because of what happened in the main quest that we had to do to unlock the DLC, or if this is from the DLC and, like, being X amount of distance from the island.
A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Magrin looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
I can yell up, "Shut up! I'll just wait until you're done." That doesn't sound like the neutral queen of the gods I know. Pat the cover of Wodika's burned book and signal that you'll talk later. Oh shit. Huh. Aethys could be destroying the wheel right now, and you're arguing. What's going on here? Say nothing. Now let's interject with being a bit of an asshole. That doesn't sound like the neutral queen of the gods I know.
You would dare interrupt me?
Wodika extends a hand, looking for a moment like she intends to swat you from the platform. But the pallid knight gives her a long, impassive look, and at last, she jerks her hand away. The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
The Watchers returned. Perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own.
Progress? Are you planning something new? Roll your eyes. That's obvious. Say nothing. Are you planning something new?
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Magrin glances at the pallid knight from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched and absorb our scattered children.
Oh shit. The godlikes. They're going to, like, somehow absorb their souls or kill them or something like that to get more power in order to fight Aethys. Oh, shit. That seems pretty bad.
Andra nods,
Okay.
her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
Huh. Didn't Magrin mention this once before? Man, if she did, I totally forgot about it, or didn't understand the gravity of what she was saying.
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The pallid knight looks on, impassive.
Man, Magrin looks horrific and terrifying, like all melted and like scarred from fire burns and all that. But she sounds pretty dope. As does the Pallid Knight. I enjoy the two of them. The two of them might be my favorite. I don't know. Not that I would ever, like, follow Magrin necessarily, but just, like, conceptually enjoy Magrin.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength.
Ooh. I can say, what? Huh, or you mean Palagina and Takehu? Say nothing. Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength. Huh. Let's mention our companions outwardly. It is interesting that even Helia, who is perhaps like coming off as one of the more generous gods, even when backed in a corner, would consider this, right? Though I would imagine Helia is more likely to say, no, let's not do that, but still is, well, I don't know. Let's hear what Helia has to say, if anything. You mean Pallegina and Takehu?
Helia's wayward daughter and Andra's precious son, yes. They would die. Them and thousands of others.
The Pallid Knight speaks with the chilly temperance, possessed only by the god of death.
That's horrible. Who's good? Yours? A grim but honorable sacrifice. Say nothing. Who's good? Yours?
We are your gods, forged of thousands upon thousands of willing souls sacrificed on the altar of progress. Yes, our good is greater.
Man! Ooh!
But the time for that plan has long passed us by.
Really? Okay.
Are we to keep nothing for ourselves? Not a single secret retained? Not a solitary mystery?
That makes sense that Whale would not be about that.
Mogren elbows one of Wal's floating eyes away.
Aethys will lay bare our every secret soon enough. What is one or two revealed now? But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
Good. I could use a challenge. Another. Aren't you bored yet? Right, because I haven't had one of those lately. What do you mean? Say nothing. What do you mean?
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's herald.
Oh shit, is it gonna be like some kind of Ingwithan super robot?
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wal's floating eye. They hover just out of Mogren's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Mogren slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform, and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
This Guardian is but one more thing that will fall before me. Guardian of Ukaizo? Say nothing. I mean, I don't want to get too cocky here. Guardian of Ukaizo?
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Will you divulge our every secret to the Kith, Mogren?
Mogren shrugs.
If it suits me.
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
Right. Won't Aethys take care of it? Why can't you just get rid of it? So I have to fight the Guardian of Ukaizo. Any suggestions? Won't Aethys take care of it?
It is not one of Galawain's mindless beasts. It has a heart and a mind, and it will throw neither away to oppose Aethys.
Ah.
And Aethys will not fight the creature. It would prove little more than a distraction for him, especially as my tsunami and Mogren's volcano couldn't stop him.
Why can't you just get rid of it?
It is its own creature, Watcher. It does not listen to us.
Ah, because it's made by their progenitors, I guess. Huh.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The Pallid Knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
It's a long time coming. Kith will finally know what a bunch of frauds you all are. With the gods' guidance, we might survive what Aethys plans. We can no longer count on the gods for guidance. Kith will have to figure this out on our own. This doesn't feel like the act of a caring god to me. Aethys is going to destroy everything! I still don't understand what this all means. What will happen when Aethys destroys the wheel? Say nothing. Huh. Part of me wants to say this and hear what they have to say. Right? And then maybe we'll be able to answer again? Or maybe it'll just progress and give us more information. Because I'm always on the lookout for more fucking information. Huh. I mean, at the moment, though, I would probably say number 3 here. We can no longer count on the gods for guidance. Kith will have to figure this out on our own. Right? I mean, also, Kith will finally know what a bunch of frauds you all are. I don't know if Kith will know that. I mean, I do think it's a long time coming and fuck him. But I'm not sure that this will change much, if anything. Alright. Let's go with the question. Let's get more information here. I still don't understand what this all means. What will happen when Aethys destroys the wheel?
The Pallid Knight spreads wide her hands.
Think of the beyond as a reservoir, the in-between as storm clouds, and souls as rain.
Okay, think of the beyond as a reservoir, and the in-between as storm clouds, and souls as rain.
When a living thing dies, its soul enters the in-between. And when the in-between grows full, it releases souls into the beyond, where they wait to be redistributed to new bodies, new lives. The wheel is the process by which souls are moved from the in-between to the beyond, from the rain cloud to the reservoir, and from the reservoir into the living world. Without the wheel to mediate the transfer and redistribution of souls, the souls of all who die remain in the in-between. And without souls to fill it, the beyond gradually empties, trapping all of the remaining souls in existence in the in-between.
But wouldn't it go back to normal? Wouldn't it go back to how it was before? Things would just revert to like the scattershot shit.
When the beyond is empty and the last creature on Aora dies, that is the end of everything. It is Rimergon's future, the one he wants for us.
See, I don't know if they're being untruthful here and not telling all the shit, right? Because in Woodika's Book of Law, she talks about how before they created the wheel, it still happened, but it was an unrefined process and bad shit sometimes occurred, and they used the wheel to try and refine that process. The real question is, have they tampered with the wheel so much, right, in trying to refine this process and make it safer for souls passing through, that breaking it would not put things back to how they were? That it is impossible to return to a state of the in-between before the wheel existed. If it breaks now, shit will never go back. It will eternally be fucked up. Well, let's say this. How does that affect the gods?
Soul essence sustains us. We feed off it, off the little fragments you mortal kith shed like snakeskin as you pass into your next life.
That sounds fucked up.
Without sustenance, we starve as any mortal might. We die and leave a great silence behind, an eternal emptiness from which nothing is born.
Nod. I prefer to think of it as a very long vacation. Why do you waste time arguing, then? Say nothing. Yeah, why do you waste time?
How can we not? We are each of us beholden to our natures. It is how we made ourselves, just as you are bound by the choices you've made.
Tell us, Watcher, where do you stand?
I'm still tempted to go with this. We can no longer count on the gods for guidance. Kith will have to figure this out on our own. Also, I do love that it brought us back to this, so we still have to commit to something. Huh. Ooh. That said, I do also kind of like the "it's a long time coming." Now, let's go with this. Kith will have to figure this out on our own.
Perhaps you misunderstand. This is not a test you will overcome on your own. Aethys intends to change the fundamental structure of life and death. Does that not frighten you? You, Kith, who are most vulnerable?
Oh, I'm terrified. It does. But I will not let fear rule me. Fatalism helps no one and solves nothing. I trust Aethys. There's nothing to fear. Only the weak know fear. Say nothing. Huh. Let's see. I like this. It does scare me, but I won't let it overcome me. Let's go with that.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion. He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try.
How did Aethys fool you all? You're the most powerful beings in Eora.
He found our blind spot and exploited it admirably. By the time we even had a hint of what it was he intended, it was already too late to stop him.
If we still had our bodies, we could oppose him.
Wotica balls her bony hands into fists and glares long at Andra.
Do not lay your blame on me. We set them aside after I killed Abaddon, it is true, but you did not fight the decision then.
She turns her back on Wotica then, and looks instead to the Pallid Knight.
Right, so that totally, like that weird Titan shit in the White March, Part 2, at that temple, like all the parts belonging to that giant being that we thought was Abaddon, and still at the end, although it heavily hinted at it being, like it heavily nudged us in that direction, we still could have, like there was room for you to interpret, like, maybe it isn't. It really seems like it is, but it could still not be. This completely erases any of that potential doubt, right? Though I guess it could still be there if they're like unreliable narrators, right? But it really seems like, yeah, they all have bodies somewhere. Or corpses, I should say, at this point. Well, it's still body. Alright, continue.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
We'll learn and grow, as Aethys intends. We'll remake our world without you in it. Don't worry, there will always be a place for the gods in Eora. I don't know, but aren't you curious to find out? Say nothing. Huh. I'd love to say we'll remake our world without you in it, but I don't think that'll happen. If anything, this is the truest thing. I don't know, but aren't you curious to find out?
Wal grins.
Always, Watcher.
And what if they fail? Then they die. And so do we. We have to help them.
Helia's voice rises, near to panic. Wotica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wotica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys yet values your counsel.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo.
I'll try. I will make him heed my words. He's not going to listen to me. I'm just a Kith. I don't owe you anything anymore. I can't defy Aethys' will. Say nothing. I want to hear what she'll say to this, because I think he will listen to me to some degree. Right? Like they said, Aethys has always been the biggest proponent of Kith. He just has a fucked up and weird way of showing it sometimes. Alright, he's not going to listen to me, I'm just a Kith.
Never have I known Aethys to converse with a mortal as he does with you. Your opinions must matter to him a great deal.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind.
Wait, what happens if I fail to convince Aethys of anything? Say nothing. I feel like saying this isn't in line with my other dialogue, though, where I'm like curious as to what will happen, or I have faith in the idea that Kith will be able to maybe rebuild the wheel within the amount of time allotted. Right? Or the idea that maybe they're full of shit and it will actually, like, breaking the wheel will return things back to how it was before the wheel. Right? It will become, like the standard version of reincarnation that was faulty. Alright, say nothing.
The pallid night conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all-too-familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
Man! Alright, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. Jeez, I guess we'll, make landfall at this island, at Kazuwari later, next time. I should have expected this, I guess, because they didn't do it. No, they did do a check-in at the end there. No, that was with Aethys alone. Yeah, the rest of the gods didn't check in on us. Alright, yeah. Okay, so next time, we'll make landfall at the island and all that. Good lord. I was totally expecting to begin the DLC. It didn't even occur to me that we might get interrupted on our way over. Still, a good and interesting thing. Also, remember in the conversation there, she said this is Rimmergon's idea of the future and all that. This is what Rimmergon would want. What does Rimmergon have to say? Rimmergon hasn't been at these meetings. Well, has been at some of them, but not that one, surely. Very interesting stuff. Alright, let's head on back up here. There we go. If anything, I'd be pretty interested in... Like, does Rimmergon have unique dialogue if you do the Beast of Winter at a certain point in the main quest? Because we did it before we got to here. Like, if we went and did the Beast of Winter and encountered Rimmergon, would we be able to talk to Rimmergon about any of this? Not that I guess it's terribly prescient or important to, like, the outcome of things, but just to hear if Rimmergon had a take on everything, right? Huh. Also, it kind of makes the threat of the iceberg and all that consuming everything, I don't know, it doesn't seem all that terrifying. Yeah. Huh. Really interesting things to consider. Alright. Well, holy shit. Things took a turn for the unexpected. When next we come back, we will finally, at last, begin Slayer Seeker Survivor. Right? Thought we were going to... I think this is like the second time I thought we were going to, but ended up not doing it. What can you do? When next we come back, Slayer Seeker Survivor, we're going to make landfall. We did have some Slayer Seeker Survivor stuff here, though. Right? This isn't like the big official, this is like the prologue. Right? Yeah, we had prologue to it happen. No, not the actual, what would you call it, DLC beginning, right? We haven't yet encountered a load screen that is unique to Slayer Seeker Survivor. Anyway, when next we come back, Slayer Seeker Survivor. Until then, please, take care of each other.